So day one of Celtics training camp is in the books, and Chris,
right.
we walked into a dagger 3 from
That's
Kyrie
right.
Irving. Maybe a little preview of what's to come
Hope
throughout the
so.
regular season. Not to get too ahead of myself
Yeah.
here, but it was a little exciting to see him doing that again.
It looks like a normal game when these two units are scrimmaging out there. Like Kyrie said yesterday at Media Day, it looks like a regular NBA game because both units are so good. And the second unit, honestly, could be a starting unit on a lot of other NBA teams.
Yeah.
So to come in, see Kyrie with 2.4 seconds left, hit a game-winning three-pointer, got some oohs and ahs from the media, got a good reaction from the players on the court. It was nice. That was a great first thing to see on day one of training camp.
Yeah, Chris, you were jumping up and down, man. I was like, come on, Chris.
I
relax,
was
man.
trying to
It's
get
just
down
training
there. I was trying to rush the court. It was crazy.
camp. You about to jump on Kyrie,
was, yeah.
start celebrating.
Yeah.
No, but in all seriousness, the last 2 minutes, you saw that competitiveness.
Yeah.
Exactly what Kyrie was talking about. Talking about the scrimmages that they did on their own, and now the intensity was even elevated
Right.
in day one of training camp, and he talked about that briefly when he spoke to the media.
He did, and yeah, he said it yesterday. And when we walked in, the starting unit was losing to BWA, and so
That's right.
we got a sense of that. And Brad Stevens talked about BWA today. He said he loves that unit, and he kind of looked down the road to say, that's all. It's all great now, but again, when guys start getting their minutes cut, you never know how it's going to go. But for now, it's great. And for these pickup games and these training camp drills, you can't really ask for anything more as a coach.
Right.
It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal because it's the best competition, and they play these like regular games. So it's
Right.
great to see.
And we got a chance to talk to Gordon Hayward as well. And one of the first things he mentioned is that he actually got a dunk in day one of training
Yeah.
camp, which is obviously a tremendous sign of what's to come. The confidence level is obviously, not exactly where it needs to be, but this is the first step of, a huge step in his recovery as he was able to not only dunk and jump up there to do it, but he did it off the left leg.
He dunked off of his left leg, which is a huge step, but interesting note that Brad Stevens had. He normally dunks off of his right foot, which I didn't know, but again, he still noted it during practice. They stopped practice, and he noted it. And Gordon, when he was talking about it, you could just kind of tell it was relief. He was happy to be back out there. He's happy to start getting a sense back, because to get really that basketball feel back, you got to start playing 5-on-5, and he had done it a couple times before this, but now in this competitive training camp environment, this is where he's really going to get his legs back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really good start for these guys. You see the competitiveness, you see the closeness.
Yep.
I love the fact that Brad Stevens embraced this bench identity.
Awesome. Yeah.
He said, "Look, I know you guys already had the starting five figured out for us.
Yeah, that was pretty
this
funny.
is news to me, but whether it stays the same, it's subject to change." He obviously alluded to that. Either way, he loves that people are embracing their roles on this team. Very important.
Yeah, and guys know the importance of sacrificing. You heard Marcus Morris talking about it yesterday. He's a guy that could easily start on another team, but instead, like he said, I'm going to do whatever I need to do on this team, play my role, and I'm going to do it to my fullest ability.
And lead that BWA crew, right?
Lead that BWA crew. Wear those T-shirts on road trips. It'll be perfect.
They're already popping on Twitter.
They are, yeah.
You can see all kind of different versions of it, and it's probably going to be an ongoing thing for the next first couple of months of the season.
Yeah.
That's going to do it for us. I'm Joseph Pavon. He is Chris Grenham, coming at you from the Auerbach Center, CLNS Media.